What's up, boys and girls? How's it going? Another beautiful day here in Pulsechain land. Hopefully everybody's doing great. I'm doing great. I mean, there's a bunch of people that, they're getting their money off the bridges, but there's some news. There's some FUD going around. So we'll have to take a look at that. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. Because Pulsechain's out, PulseX is out, the ramp is out. Yeah, it might be a disabled person's ramp, you get the little wheelie mans up, skipping leg day and everything. But hey, it's still working. There's $44 million going through there. So let's see. Hexo's taking over Tucker's time spot. I don't even know who Tucker is. Oh, Tucker Carlson. My new favorite nighttime streamer. What's up, man? Best intro in the whole Hexo ecosystem. Thank you, Footsteps. Thank you. Don't panic. Exactly. Some of you guys that are panicking, maybe just take a breather. Just go sit down and just go enjoy nature. Really, we know that the money. There's people that have had their money stuck in the bridge for the 36 hours, and they're finally getting it. They're finally getting the money out of the bridge on the other side of the bridge. So the troll has been conquered, and the bridge is finally starting to pump everything out. But we'll actually take a look at some tweets that Richard has tweeted out about that. Let's see. Yeah, love the intro. Hey, thanks. I'm glad that you guys like it. What are you doing? 300 likes today. Yeah, you guys don't want to see. That's on a different streaming platform, if you know what I mean. All right, let's go check out some of the things that we got going on that are new. Hey, Squiggly Frank. Thank you for the Canadians $11. What is that, like 5.5 toonies? Is that a loony or a toonie? I need my loony or my toonie. Thank you for those the 11 loonies. All right, so Moralis Money, which is a company, I believe, started by Ivan. He started, looks like they started listing some of the now this, you can't buy any coins or anything like that, but you can go over. Well, yeah, okay. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm guessing it's like an API, maybe. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see. I haven't looked into it too much, obviously. I just found this just right before there. So, okay. So it's got his live stream. You can search tokens and wallet addresses, I guess, through the Pulsechain, I'm guessing. So right here, you can do through Pulsechain. So this might be another block explorer that you could use. Like I said, I haven't used this one. I'm using the Otter one. So let's see, because this is the USDC address. Let's see if it actually runs. Let's see. No, okay. Oh, no, that's on Ethereum. That should be the same. Okay, yeah, USDC coin on the on Pulsechain. There you go. If you want to see how much your USDC on the Pulsechain is, there you go. There you go. 0.0001. Let's see. Can we see Pulsechain? We can't just, okay, we can't look it up how much it actually is. Unless you have the coin. Hey, there you go. At least they've got a, cool. Moralis Money, moralismoney.com. Go check it out, guys. I mean, I'm not saying go do any of this, but you can use it to as your block explorer. Cool. So there you go. So Richard started out today, a bright, chipper old lad. Things that are working great. Pulsechain.com itself, PulseX is itself. Things that need work. Bridge and explorers. Yes, we have a lot of people are having a lot of FUD moments here at the old bridge house. Man, people are freaking out, and don't worry, I'd be freaking out too. I had a transaction when Matic first came out, and it was supposed to take 2 or 3 hours. It took me 13 or 14 total hours to get my money, and there, it's kind of like what everybody's going through right now, but with a non-trusted kind of person. The Matic, there was nobody. It was like, hey guys, do you know how to get your coins back out? No, nobody does. Oh, okay. And then I took to Twitter, decided to really take on the big dogs, started yelling at them. But I totally agree. I'd be upset. I'd be worried and everything. So I'm not trying to minimize your guys' worry. But people are starting to get it. Their things that they bridged in, they're starting to get it on the other end. So it's starting to happen, guys. It's like a bottle. When you're pouring out a bottle, it's got to come through the bottleneck. That's why they call it a bottleneck, and it's got to go down there slowly. Through this little tiny opening, right? It can't just go. It's not a bucket, or it'd be called bucket neck. Let's see. Hey, Hexologist are wilding, man. What's up? Not Big Black Clock Entertainment. Hopefully you're doing great. All right. So we got people saying the bridge is rolling again. The alerts are popping off. So you can go over here to Pulse Alerts. Whale Pulse Alerts. Well, I don't know why this looks like a little, everybody knows what that looks like. Not entirely sure why it looks like that, but hey, there you go. So you can go over to Whale Pulse Alerts, and it shows you 199 wrap pulse, bridge to Ethereum. Crazy. Hex from Ethereum, bridge to Pulsechain, so you can kind of see what is happening. I think that there's more than this. Maybe it's just big transactions. I'm not entirely sure what they're what it takes to get onto there. So whale pulse. There you go. All right. I wanted to show you guys. Well, let's see. Dang, the S&P's doing great today. 1% up today, and Nasdaq too. Everything's up 1%. Man, the markets are doing pretty good. Bitcoin, stable Bitcoin. All right, let's check out the bridge. Let's see how much we've got currently. So Hex has total deposit currently 44,386,000, and the process claims out of that is about 20.6. So around like what, $8 or $9 million is in that. So everybody that's freaking out, oh my gosh, I can't believe that PulseX is less than I sacrificed for. There's only $9 million in there. So if you're worried about $9 million of liquidity in anything, I mean, Hex has, well, not right now, I guess, it has like $4 or $5 million of liquidity. That's $9 million for all of the entire blockchain. Pulse, PulseX, incentive token, Hex, all these other garbage coins that are coming out. That's all of them. ETH, WETH, everything, USDT. All these coins have $9 million total of liquidity currently on there. So if you want to sell your PulseX, I mean, you're selling it for pretty, little tiny pennies right now, right? You're picking up pennies in front of freight trains, and good luck with that, because you might be really sad here in a few years. Well, let's see. We got 25. So we got a total of 459 million Hex that has been bridged over. A total that has been processed is 117 million. 1.56 million in DAI, about $2 million of USDC, and 1,000 ETH. So, and about 500,000 USDT. So there you guys go. We've burned total right now 14 billion tokens of PulseX. Crazy. 14 billion. So if we keep on this, I mean, dang, that's like 1%. So that's like almost a trillion tokens in a year. More than that. Well, how much would it be? Does anybody want to do the math? I don't know. It's a lot. Okay. So we've already burned almost 1% of 1%. So crazy. That's a lot of freaking tokens that have been burnt in PulseX. Some people, if you're selling your PulseX, this is what I mean. If you're selling your PulseX for less than what you sacrificed for, I mean, just think about this. You sat on a bag for 2 years. And then when it comes out, there's $9 million of a market value or liquidity, excuse me, and you go to start selling at 90% down because with probably slippage because nobody's on the other end. So just think about what you're doing, man. Just think about what you're doing. Crazy. I mean, just insane to me that people want to go and trade these things after 2 years. Like they want to just get out of them as fast as they can. Crazy. Why does eHex have 1/3 of the purchasing power that DAI has? Hexologist. 1/3, so 33 cents. I'm not entirely sure. eHex have 1/3. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Well, 1/3 of what the purchasing power of DAI would be, making it 33 cents, right? So I don't know. I honestly haven't looked at the prices. I don't look at the prices hardly ever. So here's Otterscan, guys. I wanted to show you guys. So this is the USDC pairing, but it shows you. It's a better block explorer, better than the other one that we were using, the scan.pulsechain, for doing actual block explorer. If you use the other one, it was nearly almost always breaking, and it was like, sorry, can't handle that. Sorry about that. So they got Otterscan. So, which is, I can't remember who said it. It was either Hexkong or Escatar that said that this looks like a 90s website. You just need a dancing otter, then it would be a complete 1990s beautiful website. All right, we can go over here to so a new thing that just came out, pairings, new pairings came out. So yesterday we had PulseX with Rep Pulse or just Pulse for liquidity pairing, which is currently at 46.56 APR. Looks like it's going down on quite a bit. Yesterday was at like 58%. We got DAI from Ethereum, so eDAI. And now it's wrapped with Pulse. Look at these APR numbers. This is why people want to get in, by the way. This is why people are, wanting to get in as fast as they can. Look at this APR and getting the incentive token. Crazy. About $1.2 million in there. USDC got a 2,100% APR. By the way, it's not going to stay like this for very long. When people do start bridging in, then we're all going to see that. So here's Hex from Ethereum, APR, wrapped Ethereum. From Ethereum, obviously, pretty big there. That's crazy. And USDT has a pretty big one as well. So the less liquidity that they have, I mean, dude, this is getting crazy, right? This is pretty insane of how much APR, but how much money is starting to flow into these. I mean, the incentive token might just, I told people not to sleep on the incentive token. I tried, right? All right, so yeah, and Richard said that the logos, everybody's gonna go, oh my gosh, not the logos. Somebody's gonna freak out. Look, I told start fudding. Look, I told you guys Richard didn't know how to do anything. He doesn't even know how to put logos in there. Like, we all know it's gonna happen. So. But Richard tweeted out, we're testing a new parameter. Can you find folks fill up the testnet v4 with transactions? So if you want, if you're feeling frosty, go over to v4, fill it up with transactions, try to do a lot of transactions. Make sure you're on v4 though, because if you're not on v4, you're really going to wreck yourself unless you're just sending it to yourself, but still you're going to burn your own pulse chain. Just make sure that it says T-Pulse that you're transacting with when you're on V4 and you're not on the Pulse chain and doing all this other crazy stuff. Please. I don't want to hear. I'm so, everybody asking me for a Pulse. Please, mister. You got little tiny Tim over there and I'm Scrooge, no Christmas for your pops this weekend, counting my stack of Pulse chain and everything. And, Tiny Tim ain't eating the Thanksgiving dinner this weekend or this Christmas. Sorry, Tiny Tim. No Pulse for you. I feel bad, but I'm not giving away my Pulse. I gave away enough Hex when Hex was out that I feel like I'm never doing that again. So sorry, anybody that's, please, mister, I want some more. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. If you're asking me for a Pulse chain, I'm sorry. I'm not the faucet you are looking for. I just can't, I've got to continue to do my own thing here. So Richard, this is what was alarming earlier today. Stop using the bridge. Pretty much more coins are coming in than are coming out. The software that the bridge validators use quite successfully over years of testnet is dying under the load. Now, some people would look at this and say this is extremely frightening and this is scary, and I would agree. I would say this is scary. But if we're looking at it, since people did stop doing it and the bridge didn't crash, I don't even know if a bridge can crash. Can a bridge crash? I don't know. Can it snap in the middle or whatever? I don't know if bridges can do that. All I've seen bridges do is get hacked, and this, I don't think we're worried about this one. This one's getting used too much. I was searching earlier today to see if any of these bridges have ever been hit with peak, amount of volume like we have, and I've never seen it. So this is the first time. So looking at this sounded frightening at first. Now I'm like, okay, if everybody stops using it and maybe it, starts running smoothly and we get all those transactions through, think about how much money has been going through this and how bullish this is. How bullish this you have to tell people to stop using the bridge. That's how bullish it is. We're getting too much money. It's I think Coffee put it in good words where it's like at a nightclub, a brand new nightclub, there's going to be a line out the door, an awesome one. The one that's that got the biker chicks out, that's got all the bikers and everybody's throwing bottles and everything. You can walk right into that nightclub. This nightclub right here, it's got a freaking it's got a line for a mile long, and people are trying to get it. And some people are like, oh well, I'm just mad it's got a mile long line. Well, you should be happy if you're already in. If you're in Pulsechain and Pulsex, you should already be happy, because that's crazy. This is crazy. We've got that much volume and that many people trying to get in, and it's just amazing. Okay, so until the quorum of the 6 of 9 signers sign that the saw entry to the bridge on the Ethereum side, nothing comes out of the Pulsechain side. 10 smart entities are working relentlessly on trying to get that software to work with the higher load Pulsechain's popularity has brought. Right now, this method gets the software to go back and find transactions it needs to sign, but it crashes if you ask it to do more than 100 at a time. 32 gigs of memory in the instance, so it just goes on about technical details. Suggestion. So if you guys suggestion or references to solutions or people that can create them faster are greatly appreciated. So people might be worried. Guys, there's going to be more bridges out, I'm pretty sure, soon. So, but then you're taking the risk once again that you're using a non-RH product that could get hacked. Oh boy, all of those coins just went up in smoke. We have no idea. And it's really the guy that worked there for 5 years, that disgruntled employee. He's the one that hacked it, right? So that's what happens in crypto, by the way, if you're new here. So they go, oh, it was hacked, oh my gosh, when it's really just some guy that's been disgruntled for 5 years and really wanted to just take all of the money. So let's see. Pulsechain needed at least 6 bridges. Dude, it needed something. You own everything and be happy. Oh yeah, I love that. Highway to heaven. Yes, the cotton candy bridge to Candyland sucks. Okay, didn't you live next door into a biker nightclub? It wasn't a biker nightclub, but it was a biker gang that was very upset. They did a lot of nonsense. Let's see. Like selling the old, what they sell at biker. They had a bunch of Bud Light, if you know what I mean. I just got my money through the bridge about an hour ago. Yeah, I've talked to and I've seen a bunch of people in the last few hours start getting their Pulsechain out, or their wrapped coins onto the Pulsechain. So it's starting to go, guys. Like it's starting to get unclogged. We got the plunger. We got Super Mario in the back freaking getting the plunger, and he's going crazy on it. So it's happening, guys. Everybody that's worried, I totally understand you, and I'm not trying to minimize it, but just realize once this all kind of goes over, and even with the Pulsechain, let's go ahead and look at some of the prices, because that's what people came here for, right? Everybody wants to see. So for one Pulsechain right now, you're going to get 3.56 Pulse. For one Pulse, you're going to get 3.56 Pulse X, excuse me. DAI from Ethereum. Thank you, Richard, for correcting that one. This is, so look, guys, DAI stablecoin from Ethereum is the fake one is fake. So for one DAI, you're going to get about 17,000 Pulse currently. The incentive token, one incentive token gets you 78,000 Pulse. Crazy. And let's see. Oh, we already checked this. USDC. So one USDC is about, $1 will get you 15,000, about 15,400 Pulse. Crazy. Let's see, wrap Pulse. Okay. So let's see about Hex. Let's see a Hex on. So one Hex will get you about 100 Pulse, which is great. DAI, one Hex currently sitting at 0.005, which is what? 8x lower. What is Hex at right now? 2.5 cents. Yeah, 2.7 cents. So it's at like 1/5 lower on the Pulsechain currently than it is on Ethereum. So, that I've seen people sell it, and I'm just, dude, it's wild to me that people are selling their hex on the Pulsechain for literally 1/5 of what it's worth on Ethereum. Crazy. That's crazy to me. Like, they don't understand it, but whatever. I don't know, whatever. Let's see, hex versus pulse x. Let's see how many we get. One hex will get you 358 pulse x. One incentive token. Let's see, one hex will get you, let's see, one incentive token, you'll get 7. Ooh, there you go. Lucky number 777 hex. And let's see, what else do you guys want to see? $1 redo will get you 153. So let's see. Okay, we already kind of checked this. 0.006. Yeah, it's about 1/5 of the price on Ethereum. So let's see. Is there any other ones that we need to look at? I don't think so. Incentive token we looked at, right? Okay. Incentive token looks like it's about $4.50. It's $4.70. Right around there. So there you guys go. I mean, the liquidity starting to pile in, guys. There's $40 million currently. I mean, look, 44 million and 20% of that has been, so $8.8 million is only on the entire Pulsechain network currently. Real dollars, okay? So crazy things, all right? When $44 million, just imagine, a lot of people are in, like myself, aren't bridging anything in until it was all good. I haven't bridged anything in, don't plan to, until it's like, oh, you can bridge in, and it takes however as long as it's supposed to be, 15 an hour or whatever. Oh, okay. Put my money in then. I'm not really, I know that there's liquidity pools and stuff like that, but I'm not messing around with it until the masses start playing around with it. And then, I've just always been like that. I'm not the crazy gambler type. I take usually the easiest route with my gains, right? And it's done me well. So, but if you're a degen, hey, there's $44 million and about $45 million and 20% of that has been processed. I used unofficial. Okay. Gejin Sacho, I don't know if I believe that. Please don't put other people's bridges in here. Let's see. While you guys were stuck on the bridge, some people hypothetically bought the Pulsechain dip on Safe Trade. Yeah, I guess there's a couple of actual centralized exchanges currently that are listing Pulsechain. By the way, make sure that they're real. I've never used any of them, and these guys could steal your money. Not only that, but when we first saw Hex come out and people were allowing you to put your money on it and be like, hey, I'm going to put my Pulse on whatever centralized exchange. And then it was fine. You can transact or whatever. But then let's say you wanted to take it off. So make sure you know what the fees are to take it off of that chain. Because that's where they got most of these hex skins. It was like, oh, you want to get off the chain? 5,000 hex. That's where they got you. Which, at the time, it was still a lot. It was like $200, $500 or something. And it's like, what? I don't even have 3,000. It was like 5,000 or something. So just be aware of the off when you go to get off the exchange, how much what fee that's gonna be. All these fees. Look at their fee structure. Look at what they're trying to do. Look if they're actually, if they have any liquidity. And all of that, right? Don't be just going into these centralized exchanges just like, oh, they can't rug pull. Dude, they can rug pull better than anybody. Safe Trade. I mean, Safe Trade centralized exchange, in my opinion, and anything has safe or like a lock in it or something, it's like lock tight or something. It's like usually it's the opposite, never getting this one, that you don't touch my coins because they're locked forever coin or centralized exchange. It's like, yep, that one's getting hacked. You can see that one's getting hacked on accident. Let's see. I saw that bit finessed. I see what you did with Breeze, LOL. That good old Hex review. Yeah, what was the point in the sack? I just bought the same bag for the price. That's crazy. Well, Dave 5656, I doubt you actually did, but okay. Has anyone been able to claim any of their bridge tokens? I see that they have slowly coming through. A handful of people are going to get the most excess from the bottom to the top. Yep, probably. But hey, that's people that are selling, man. There has to be a seller for there to be a buyer, right? Like people that are complaining, oh, they're buying it for cheap. It's like, that's because people are selling it like that. That's nobody's fault. Yeah, that's not Richard's fault. That's nobody's fault. Things are slow when the first come out, right? When bridges and all, like an entire blockchain, like what just happened, came out within a week of itself. That's never been I've never seen it happen. Even with Matic, it was a couple weeks. So you guys, and nobody even used it. I'm on 37 hours. Okay, the great unclogging. Yes, guys, how do I bridge my T-Pulse into mainnet? I'm being serial. What was the? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. Dave 5656. I think that you just need to be banned because you're kind of just being a douche to everybody. Hexo, I bought some Pulsex last night, 1 to 21,000 ratio. I'm sick to my stomach. I didn't wait. Okay. Yeah. A lot of these people are just being little babies. You're sick to your stomach. You didn't wait for what? Why does EHEX have 1/3 of the purchasing power that DAI has? I don't know. Pour one out for the dead homies. Yeah. I sent Ethereum through the bridge 9 a.m. this morning. Okay. All right. Right after Richard told you not to. Or before, probably, huh? Hopefully it was before. 20% of the bridge done. Yeah. Apparently, Sami was saying there's an exchange that has listed Pulse already, and the ecosystem Liquidity is bonding nicely together. Nice. Okay. Hopefully it's real. And like I said, just be very careful with transacting like that. Okay. Because, yeah, just don't do it. By the way, anybody that's, oh, I got this for a way cheaper price, way cheaper. Guys, like we've talked about let's go over to TradingView. Let's show you what I tried to tell you guys this before, with nobody knows, right? Everybody comes out of the woodworks and says, oh, this thing's going to the moon. But really, even with Ethereum, it did a 90% dip right out of the gate. Yes, it was above the ICO price, but they also didn't have the bridge or anything like that. You could probably buy it on a centralized exchange right when you got it out, right when you got out of there. I mean, Bitstamp says that it's all the way from August 15th, and I think it came out in like August 1st or something. So these are actual exchanges that were happening. They didn't have any bridge or anything like that, and these guys still did a 90% dip in the first 2 months, and then guess what? They V-bottomed. So if you're crying right now, I always tell myself, do the opposite of what my emotions are telling me to do, right? If my emotions are like, dude, you need to sell. You need to sell right now because, oh my gosh, everybody looks like they're selling. There's a price dip. There's no way this thing's going to recover. Oh my gosh, we're all wrecked. I either A, sit on my hands, or I go buy some more. I'm not saying that you have to go buy anymore. No financial advice. I have no idea where the prices are going, but that's what I always tell myself. It's like if I start getting these like visceral, in my gut telling me like, dude, you need to sell. You need to sell right now. Sell. Then I'm like, okay, be chill. This is exactly what emotions get to you, and this is why people sell at bottoms, right? This is why people sell right here. There's people that sold right here, guys. There's people that sold at 40 cents in Ethereum. Do you want to be the guy that sold 40 cents in Ethereum, or even $3.50, $3? Do you want to be that guy, or do you want to be the guy that held on even at $3.50 all the way up to $4,050 or $5,000? Ask yourself that. Because we all know that Pulsechain is not just going to die and just, 90% down. It's forever done for. Just, don't be that guy. If you're trying to, and a lot of people are trying to trade too. So you might want to watch yourself there as well. So Hex did the same thing. Look at this, guys. 90% dip. I don't know how much it was exactly, but okay. Okay. Well, okay. It's not working. There we go. About an 80% dip. 80% dip. It was probably even higher than that, but this is when they started listing it on Uniswap. So it was even probably higher than that. So just be aware of that. Let's see. I can't unsee it. What is that? Hello. What's up, MA? Hedgeron pump. Okay. Yeah, and we are so far from the bull market, still even starting yet. Very true. I think that probably in the next 6 months. But yeah, I mean, depends on how far you mean. I'm afraid if I don't FOMO now, when the bridge money flows through, I will wish I had FOMO'd. Well, that's a different, if you've already got money going. I'm picking up deals today. Okay. What do you think of the rumor that bottleneck was artificially created to increase demand? Maybe, Bailey Bob. I mean, maybe. I mean, people are fudding themselves out right now, right? We're seeing a lot of people fud themselves out. Hey, Ray Rock, thank you for the $5.55. Fighting the fudders on the interwebs, farming that sweet incentive token, holding that Pulse X bag with the diamond hands, and enjoying my favorite RH Maxi streamer. I want to call me a Maxi. I do enjoy other things, but, until other things are... Dude, my control button is just wrecked right now. I don't know what happens with that. But until somebody actually wants to make a better product, I'm maximalish because I'm okay with other people's products. Hedron, I am fine with it. Maxi products, like Maxi, the one from Dip Catcher, I'm fine with those. I think they're all right. So I don't think that would label me a maximalist, right? Because they're not Richards. Let's see. Couldn't help myself earlier during the big dip and bridge not working. Bought me a buttload of EHEX already well into the green on the way by on that buy. Nice, dude. Nice. How long do you think till we get back to the sack price? I don't know. Like I showed you. Right here, dude. Let's see. Right here. Gosh dang it. Look at this. It took 2 months to V bottom at a 90% dip. And then probably 180 days. So 6 months it took to get into the green. But look, it never came back down to that 6 month price. Okay. So if you're freaking out, just think about why you got into Pulsechain, why you're bullish before, why, this is what I see. People got very excited because Pulsechain was out. People were extremely excited. They were in the euphoric phase. They were just, Then they got into the extreme euphoric phase after the bridges came out, right? Because everybody was waiting for Pulse Ramp to come out. They got into this extreme euphoria where they're like, yes, here we go. And then they find out that bridges don't work how they thought that bridges work. They thought it was like an instant bridge over. And now people are upset. So emotions have they've flipped. They've had a red candle at night. I mean, you can tell how angry people are because of the candles on the chart right now. Right? Like you can just see it. And angry people, and then they get all emotional, they sell, and then guess what? They sell out and they don't ever come back in until it's too late. I got out of that thing at 0.000002. I didn't think it was going to go back up. And then guess what? In a year, when it's at a penny or whatever, I don't know where the price is going to be, but they're kicking themselves in the butt because they could have gotten in at 0.00002. We've seen it in Hex, guys. I've seen it for the last 3 years. I tried to tell everybody this yesterday. There's so many people that I've been with that in the last 3 years of just Hex. I've been in crypto for 7 years. In just Hex in the last 3 or 4 years, there's been so many people that have came and gone into the Hex community. And if they would have just held their coins instead of trading them and trying to get better ratios of anything else, then they would have been way better. Because that's exactly what they always say. Oh, I'm just trying to get more Hex. That's always the excuse. Oh, I'm just going to try to get into this thing so I can get more Hex. Well, when that other thing gets wrecked, or that thing gets rug pulled, or that thing gets it just doesn't do very well against Hex, then you just lost most of your money, or all of your money, depending on how far it is. So just be careful of what you're doing, and take responsibility for what you're doing on your own. Everybody's trying to help you out, but you yourself has to actually press the buttons. And if you're pressing the wrong buttons, you're doing it, not anybody else. All right, let's see. No such thing as a risk-free trade. Ask Bernie Madoff and Jeffrey Epstein. Oh gosh. Let me see. What do you think of the rumor? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it could be, man. Could be. Sniff, sniff, splash. What is up, y'all? Why so sad? I don't know, man. I'm just hanging. I'm just hanging out. May 15th at 7 p.m. just came through now. Nice, dude. He's going to keep dumping it on those May even jump in. What? All right, it's messed up, though. Let's be honest. How did he mess up? Dude, all right. He's an idiot. Richard messed up. How did he mess up? He's got a perfect blockchain and a perfect bridge. It hasn't been wrecked and all. Okay. Oh, here I pulled up this earlier. This is what happens when you don't have a perfect. And by the way, this is a big security threat on whatever bridges. So bridges are one of the things that you will lose all of your money on if they're not secure and if they're not well made. Okay. Hey, Nick JC, thank you for the $10. What should be people who sacrifice for PulseX but didn't make it in the Pulse sacrifice do? We don't have Pulse, don't have enough to unwrap wrap Pulse. How do we do anything? You can't really do anything right now, Nick JC. That was one of the tweets Richard said. He said that's one of the funny thing is all of the transactions that are happening right now are pretty much anybody that got into the Pulse chain. Just imagine what's going to happen when people that are actually able to get Pulse a certain way. So just wait, man. Just wait. I know it sucks watching everybody. You think that everybody's going to getting rich. It's not happening. All right. Like a lot of these people say that they're getting these great trades and it's like one or two people that are getting good trades. Okay. Like it's not everybody. I know it looks like everybody's getting those great trades. Most people are probably losing their money. You know, how many people have we seen that go, I'm a millionaire in, USDC, but it's PUSDC and they just got wrecked and their dollar is worth 0.0001 of an actual dollar. See, so here you go. So just in 2022, guys, $2 billion had been hacked or stolen from bridges. So 69% of all hacks in the DeFi space were in 2022 or were in 2022. And yeah, I mean, this is why you need a secure bridge. So a bridge can start slowing down and bottlenecking, but this is really why we wanted a hardened a bridge like Omni Bridge, which is what we're using, which we forked, right? So if you want it to run fast, guys, there's tons of these that run fast, I'm sure, some of these bridges, but guess what, you're going to get wrecked in the process. They run fast and they get tripped up and then they get hacked all the time. I think that Richard took the time and actually figured out how to make the best bridge that was the most secure bridge. Might not be the fastest bridge, but it's the bridge that will not get you hacked, right? So software's hard. Exactly. What's the best method for bridging to PulseX? What? Don't trip. Buy the dip. 44 million loading. Exactly. Cha-cha-cha. Damn G. Stop, drop, and roll you on fire. Just chill, hodl. Bro, okay. Bridge USDC, then trade it for nice crypto. So if the bridge fails, you got the asset, not the wrapped USDC. That's probably a good idea. Incentive is the future. Bridged over 10,000 hex. It took 40 hours, swapped it for 1.1 million pulse. 10,000 hex. Okay, I don't know if that's a good deal. I have no idea. The trick is to bridge an asset, then trade it for a real asset. Probably, yeah. Because if all of those wrapped assets, guys, if you have them wrapped and a bridge does get hacked, they become that person's. This must all be so nerve-wracking for RH. Very true. Free copies massively undervalued. Let's see. Maybe Lulsec, maybe. I wish him well. Richard, I know you are watching. We love you. Yes, we love you, Richard. I don't know if he's watching, but let's hope. Smatic Bridge 2.0. Funny is that I have foreseen that transaction prices will spike up. So the first thing I did within a few hours, I used my one free T-Pulse to get 1 million Pulse. Now I'm sorted. Gone from SAC for Pulse to over 11,000. Great job, Aid. Yeah, that was a smart move. And, you can all blame this for Vampire Token for ruining the Pulse chain. Messing with people's money is kind of, people sometimes retaliate. And I wouldn't be like to be the people that are doing that, right? There is no price action and people are selling. I know, StakeX. I know. I'm right there with you. I love your POV and Bristology. Let's all get along in the sector. You are a good dude. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. Let's see. New people buying in now have 10x price advantage of SAC people 2 years ago. Not fair, Hexo. Okay, Cornholio. How is it not fair? Hoorah, what county are you in Idaho? Well, I'm not going to tell people where I live, all right? They just know I live in Idaho. My bridged Ethereum is showing a successful claim, but not showing up in MetaMask. My bridged Ethereum is showing as a successful claim, but not showing up in MetaMask. I can't help you. I haven't bridged anything over yet, Alex, so I have no idea. Did you have the correct... maybe go scan your wallet through the Pulsechain, this thing, the Pulse Explorer. Go to Pulse Explorer or scan.pulsechain.com. Go to apps, go to sacrifice checker, and then go to PRC20 token scanner. Scan your tokens. Maybe it finds it in there. I'm not entirely sure. Sorry, I can't help you with that. I haven't bridged anything over yet. Looking forward to RH ever does a stream again once he probably catches up on a lot of these launch kinks. Yes. Seems like all testnets helped me learn. Hey, do you know what? Yeah, exactly. A lot of these people that are asking questions that have really, some of these questions, I'm like, dude, did you not use the testnet? You didn't use the testnet, did you? Still there. Go use the testnet. Make sure you're using the testnet, but it's still there. I'm pretty sure the answer is 100%. Yeah. How are vampire token guys benefiting from the clog? Well, they're not benefiting from it, but they are making the clog and they're making the gas fees is what I'm saying, Billy Bob. They're making the gas fees go so astronomical that the one pulse that pretty much everybody got, they're not allowing now people to use the blockchain for that one pulse. Now it's 100 or 1,000 pulse to do any kind of transaction because they wanted to launch all their stupid tokens that are going to go down forever. But they wanted to, they like to ruin blockchains. That's their thing. That's why they're called vampires, because they're trying to suck all of well, for me, I think that they're, sucking all the fun out of it. Yeah, I mean, that's what they did to Bitcoin. That's what they've done to Ethereum. They think it's funny, or they think that it's some kind of, I honestly don't know. It's some kind of like deep state thing, in my opinion. It's like some guy that's just like, oh, we can ruin blockchains. Let's go ruin blockchains with millions of people's money on this thing. Let's go ruin those people. Like, what kind of stupidness is that? Let's see. 629 watching. Hit the like, spread the word, pump your bags. Yeah, hit the likes, guys. Subscribe, please, if you guys can. Press the subscribe button and hit the likes and comment. You have to go to Etherscan, look at the wallet, and add the token. It has a proxy address because it is a bridged asset. There you go. Johnny's got it. Where are the bugs? There is no bugs. Man, I heard today said the blockchain Pulsechain has no transactions in the blocks. I can tell you for a fact as a validator, watch the blocks fly by my screen and tons of transactions in each. Yes, like I said, probably a deep state dude. If I'm not mistaken. Terrorism, period. Yeah. Oh, now I said the T word on here. Don't believe the lies. Trust me, guys. Yeah, exactly. Ash, I know that Ash has a validator set up, so he can validate that one for us. That there's actually things being run on the blockchain, and I can attest to it myself because I've used it. And the gas fees fluctuate. They don't just go from 0 to 1. Like, that's the thing. When I first did a transaction, guys, I'm not even lying. It was less than 1 pulse to transact. Now it's 100 pulse to 3,000. Actually, I did not an emergency unstake, a regular unstake yesterday, and it cost me 10,000 pulse to unstake it. It was a really long one, guys. It was like it was a really long stake. So, but it cost me about 10,000 or something like that, 15,000. It was crazy. He was not interested. I studied for 1.5 years. What'd you say? I have told my mate for the last 1.5 years to prepare, send him vids, and told him to use testnet. Not interested. Now he's stuck with others trying to obtain some pulse. His ego won't allow him to ask me for help. Yikes. Good advice. Thank you. I know you got some bugs, bro. Where are they? Oh, you guys want me to eat the bugs? No. My wife wouldn't even kiss me after that last night's stream. Thought you guys were for freedom of the speech, but then you don't like it when people use the blockchain for what they do. I didn't say you can't use it. I just said it was a lame freaking thing to do. And it's like a deep state, thing trying to take down people's blockchains for any of the blockchains that I don't even use. I'm all for free speech, man. I'm all for it. That's not saying the free speech means I can say whatever the hell I want to do too. Blah. I'm not saying shut them down and don't allow them to transact. I never said that. Did I say that? You're an idiot, blah. So good job. You've proven yourself a moron, and you will go to moron heaven right now. There you go. See you later, blah. Geez. Anyone farming, lending, validating? Farming, lending, validating? I don't know what that means. By the way, kudos to Hexologists, Hex Awards. Appreciate you. 400 more people need to hit the like. Yeah, hit the likes, but guys, hit the likes. I don't know what that means by the Hex Awards, but thank you. Are you able to sing Lion King song again? Not yet, not yet. Bro, PHEX price. You want to see the PHEX price? All right. We'll look at it. We'll look at it. 0.006. 0.006 of a dollar. Hex had an ecosystem where it burned the supply. It'll make it way more valuable. Yep. Go to time. What will make it? Had an where it burned the supply. Okay. Jack's claimed fame. Google. Okay. Let's see. It always worked well this way before. I'm used to it. Okay. Are you able to? Okay. Let's see. I wanted to be a millionaire on the second day. I know, dude. And I've told people this about Hex. It's the same. I got into Hex. The first day I got into Hex, I thought I was a bajillionaire, right? Well, not really. I bought, a good amount, not even 1 million coins, but I thought, it was quite a bit, and I put a lot of Ethereum in. But there was 1 billion coins released on that day. I bought a whole bunch. I put half of my bag in on day one, like an idiot. Okay, like an idiot. And guess what? I looked at it and it, on BuyDesk, which was the centralized exchange everybody was going to use, and it was like at $1. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm rich. I'm rich. I didn't have 1 million, but I had, at the time it was all the money that I had. And then literally 2 seconds later, it goes down 99.99%. It's at, a penny or 1 Satoshi or something like that. Crazy, crazy dead. Right. So immediately I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not rich. And I got, I feel you guys. I know how some of you guys feel, where it's like I put all the money in and now somebody's getting a better deal than me. The day 2, people got better deal than me. Day 3, somebody got better deal than the first 2 days. All the way to day 33 and all the way for the next 180 days or so. I can't remember when it was actually profitable to actually have gotten into day 1 of the Hex adoption amplifier. It took almost a half a year to get profitable again. But I wasn't complaining the whole time. I was dollar cost averaging in, not being a baby and just being like, oh, I'm never going to financially recover from this type of thing. Right. So if you're worried about it, maybe just do something else or do what I did. Start a stream and talk about it and try to pump your own bags or do something. Just do something except for complaining. Complaining is the worst thing in the military. Like those were the worst people and they always got beat up because they were just the complainers, right? The people that were complaining all the time, nobody wanted to work with them. Nobody wanted to be around them. It's just lame. I'll say go to time. Let's see. I'm ready to have gas on Pulse back over 1 million. Okay. Is it? I don't even know what it is at. Let's see. We can go to the Pulse Explorer. What's the daily? Okay. It is over 1 million. It's 4.9 or about 5 million beats. Beats. You was the sacrifice, lol. Hey, whatever, man. The thing is Richard even told us, do not sacrifice the first day because you're not gonna, he told us like 1 million times. Guess what? Nobody listened. I just checked. Let's see. About day 150 was when it cost more than day 1. Okay, there you go. So it was on day 150. So we all had to wait 150 days, not including all of the time, probably 2 or 3 years before that we were waiting for Hex. Yes, we didn't sacrifice money, but we did put a whole bunch of money in that first day. 1,000 likes and Hex will suck all the fun out of everyone. Everything. Okay. Boop the likes. Yeah, thank you. Congrats, Hexo, on 1001 on this video. It's now time for English breakfast. What? Just buy a pizza with your Hex. Yeah, exactly. There's another thing. I spent 80,000 Hex. I knew that it would go up. I knew that it would go up. It was more of a, I was into outrage marketing before Richard was, but that's why I bought it, because I knew it would go up. I knew it would be priced crazy one day, but 80,000 Hex now, I mean, even at the prices that we're at, it's still pretty crazy. It's still like $4,000 or $2,000 plus the big payday, plus all the rewards that you'd have been paid in the last 2 or 3 years, plus all the hedge run, plus all the airdrops, plus, you know, you can keep adding and adding. It's probably like at least a $15,000 pizza today at today's price in the bottom of the bear market. So we back 1% on the clogometer. People are still pouring in. Yikes. Hexo, when travel to Singapore to meet Hexicans in Singapore. I've been to Singapore, actually. It's really nice. I don't know. I've never thought about going back because I've been to like all of Asia. You know, I'm just not a fan of Asia anymore. It's got a smell to it. So, you know, you Asians can just, you know, go party like it's 1989. But you know, I want to go check out like Finland or something, or Sweden. It was 660 days from Pulsechain date of launch. Not a coincidence. Okay. Okay. Get those deals. And there are a lot of RH haters who got into the sacrifices, so they will be dumping early. Very true. Bro, can you please give us a quick update of the current situation for the new comments on the stream? What's going on with the price? What's going on with the bridge? Please do a quick rundown. Sure, Guilt Toy. Yeah, let's do a real quick rundown, and then I'll probably take off. So quick rundown is the price. If you want to know the prices, let's go ahead and check out the prices really quick on PulseX. Let's check her out. All right. So for one pulse, you're going to get 3.54 PulseX. For $1, you'll get about 14,118 Pulsechain. $1 called DAI from Ethereum. This is actually real DAI, DAI, as some would say. For one incentive token, you'll get 78,400 Pulse. Let's see what else. USDC, one USDC, EUSDC, 14,110. So let's go ahead and see what Hex is currently worth. For $1, you'll get 141 Hex. Let's see what else we got. DAI, about the same, pretty much the exact same. For PulseX, 49,745 for your $1 of DAI. Currently, and I think that's it, right? Incentive token. Let's check out how much the one, let's see. One incentive token is currently worth 5.57 cents. Currently the bridges are clogged. Let's go over to Pulse Burn, PLS Burn, plsburn.com. Let's check it out. Pulse Burn. Oh, they just sent or made this little guy. That's cool. It shows right here 20.1% is currently being processed. So about $9 million total has been processed. It shows you right here that it's clogged. When it gets clear to here, it'll be synced. There's about $45 million. I don't know why people still are using the bridge. Richard has told us, let's stop using the bridge for right now, as we're trying to get people's, people are going to complain. That's the thing. I think that he's just like, I'm done with people complaining. So it says, please wait for the bridge to process around 90% of already deposited transactions before depositing assets yourself. So if you want to do it, then you're just clogging it up more, and it's probably even going to take longer for yours. So if you're doing it, maybe just chill out. But $45 million has currently been deposited. 20.2% or $9 million has currently been synced. And there's all of your, so about $1.5 million of DAI. 115 million Hex has currently been synced in. $2 million of USDC, 1,000 ETH, and $488,000. So there you go, man. Hopefully that helped you. $44 million waiting. I think it's like 35 million, right? Because the 9 million of the 44 million has been processed. But yeah, Johnny K has just deposited more into the bridge. Johnny, stop. You get 2 PX for 1 EHEX. There you go. 2 PX for 1 EHEX. Crazy. What's the price now compared to SAC prices? I don't know, man. I don't know. There's people that have made up these, but why would you compare anything when you're not the guy on the bridge that's off the bridge, right? Everybody's going to try to rush in even more if they think that they're going to get a good deal. That's what people are doing. Can't believe how cheap PulseX is right now. What's up, Meme Core? Yeah, it's cheap, man. It's cheap. Is there any use cases for incentive token? Yeah, it's to just be, it's incentivized to get more people to stake their Pulsechain and PulseX or any of their coins. Crazy, Hexo. I know. Johnny, let's see. Bro, what will be the price of Pulse and PulseX after 6 months? You're thinking. Dude, I don't even know what the price they are right now. We just looked. I don't even know. Heck yeah, do what you want with the bridge. All right, who will be the first to order a pizza with Pulse? Please, did a video on it. Johnny, please have enough chaos for now. Okay. It's a tough one. The people that are getting in are getting a great deal unless it tanks 10x below sacrifice, which let's hope it doesn't. I get Pulse. Okay. All right. Well, guys, that's the show. Thank you guys for all coming here. Please hit the likes, hit the subscribe button. Oh, wait. Somebody sent me a little package. We got to get these packages. Pretty much every day I have to get packages. So let's open the package and we'll end the show with a great package. Oh, I'm sure that it's something tasty tonight. Okay. Oh my gosh. World's strongest smelling salts. Holy jeez, dude. What is this? I thought somebody sent me pills, but no, here we are. Oh my gosh. It's called, oh, you get here. We'll switch you on the big ones. There we go. It's called That's how bad it is. So let's go ahead and take a look at how bad it's gonna get. All right. Most sophisticated formula. Oh, they even have. Oh, they get crazy. Oh my gosh, I can smell it already, dude. Is it in here? It's got hot sauce in there. Dude, I can smell it. It's not even out of the package. Holy jeez. Crazy, like a super powerful hot sauce. Dude, it's like the top of it is freaking bubbled. Okay. Do I have to do this, guys? Yeah, I do. All right. We need 300 likes. We need 300 likes. We need 40 more likes, and then I'll sniff a little bit of I can literally smell it already. Holy crap. Is that from Juju Mufu one? Is that the Juju Mufu? I don't know, dude. Yes, it is. It's from Juju Mifu or something. Yeah, right there. See? I don't know. Is that supposed to be crazy? Man, this one just sounds bad. Well, we only got 259 likes. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes till 7. So we got to get them up there. 260. Oh, we're getting closer. All right, we'll go and take a couple of look at these. How many salts do you have now? Dude, I have a plethora, a cornucopia, if you will, of smelling salts. So 296. Okay, I'll just sniff it, all right? You guys will get the old Hexo sniffs. All right. Oh my gosh. It's poisoned my entire house. Dude, the top isn't even off. Okay. Oh, I can smell it. All right. Yeah, that one's a good one. These are good. Oh my gosh, my eyes. My eyes are on. Oh, look at what's inside. Who sent this to me? Oh my gosh, dude. These are crazy. This smell, I can smell it still. Oh. Like I can't get it out of my face. Okay. Well, that was fun. That was a fun little ride, guys. Thank you guys for that. I'm sure that everybody was entertained. Hopefully the likers got entertained. Thank you guys for the RIP your brain cells. Hopefully they don't come back and be like, these cause cancer. I've been doing sipping salts since I was born, I guess. Holy jeez, these ones are crazy. Whoever ordered these, thank you. Maybe, I don't know if that's a thank you or if, it's kind of like, dude, stop, please. Please. Anything stronger than this puts Hexo into the grave. Thank you guys. That's pure testosterone. I just got me some pure testosterone in a bucket. Thank you guys. Do not stick under other people's noses. Do not sniff, lightly waft. Oh, well, I should have read the freaking package before we did this. Do not use more than a few times per day. Okay. Use immediately before intense exertion. Immediately close the bottle after each use. Well, here we are freaking, poisoning the whole house. Warm to room temperature before use. Store upright in a cool place. Yeah. Okay. Who is the smelling salt battle with? I don't know. I don't think anybody could take me on at this point. Thank you guys for the stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. See you guys later. Hopefully this bridge gets unclogged. See you guys later, guys.